hosted like the Q&A thing. The next day, or actually maybe the day of, I got sick. And I'm not talking like oh my god I'm sick, like I'm talking like I felt like I was on my deathbed. And I was sick for like a week and it got better. But like after like the week after, I was so tired, like I don't know what it was, like I was so exhausted. Anyways, here I am finally. I threw out the trash and I forgot to like close the door. So low-key, there's like a bunch of flies in the house now. But let me just pull up the questions. I also haven't been on my community, like I haven't checked like any. That fly is gonna piss me off, you guys. I'm gonna have to apologize. That's actually so annoying. Okay, I had to scroll like all the way back. Okay. So the first question is by Melon Boxy. What is your personal favorite trigger to listen to, and what's your favorite to do? Okay, my favorite would have to be, I think, mouth sounds. Sorry guys. And then my favorite to do would probably be tapping. I'm not even gonna lie, like I am a tapping girly. And if you could be in any fictional world you've seen, the movie or series, which would it be and why? I don't know, I think I would have to pick like, do I pick? That's a really great question. I actually can't. Okay, at the top of my head, the first thing that came to mind was like Avatar, which is basically a book series. Avatar. Ooh, Avatar's looking kind of good. House of the Dragon, but then House of the Dragon, like I really don't want to like, you know. And then another one that I just thought of was The Walking Dead, but I also don't want to, you know. So I think, honestly, I think I would pick Avatar because it just seems like it's so beautiful, you know what I mean? And I don't know. And yeah, so I think I would pick Avatar because I think it's beautiful, and like the way that they connect to like the way that they connected to their people, like and even AWOL, like I'm like not religious, but like to believe in something that much because you know that it's real, like I think that's really beautiful, you know. And even like in the third movie that came out, was it Fire and Something, that one was, I loved that movie so much because I thought it was really interesting about how you had like the fire people where they believed in AWA, well, more like they knew that AWA was real, but they chose not to follow her or worship her because they thought that she abandoned them in the time that they, you know. Anyways, I just think the universe is so like beautiful, so I think I would pick that. Okay, next question. Ooh, okay, what are you planning to do after your degree? It's a great question. That's a great question. I've thought, so for those who don't know, I am a psychology major. I am like specifically in applied psychology in my program. So mine is like more like therapist based because there's like a general psych and that's more research. But right now I'm really contemplating whether or not I want to go to grad school right away, because the goal is obviously to become a therapist, but I'm just really tired. Like I've been burnt out. You guys, I'm probably gonna have to edit that out because that was so loud, but I almost had a heart attack. But yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that out because that was so scary, or at least like kind of like between that, but I would say like right after school, like I really want to get a job in human resource. I don't know, I just think that's something that I think I would really, really like, and I'm like very much like contemplating it and really thinking about it. So like that's like what I'm aiming towards. Grad school, I don't know, because like people are telling me to go to grad school, but like listen, the thing that it is like money's a big issue. Girl's not rich, you know, so money, honestly I would say money is the main reason that's stopping me from going to grad school. If you could have any animal familiar, if you were a which animal would you? I don't really understand the question. If you could have any animal familiar, if you were a witch, which animal would you want? I don't really know what the question is. I think I'm guessing like what animal would I want? Like any animal in the world? A sloth. I think sloths are just like cute, and I don't know, a sloth. What's a crazy situation you've been in? That's a good question. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like, okay, I mean, because I don't think I've been in like crazy situations. But I'm surrounded, for some reason, I'm surrounded by a lot of cheaters. When I was younger, I fell off of like a mini motorcycle, like a moped or something that my cousin had. So I don't know why we thought this was a good idea, but my cousin had bought this, like my aunt had bought him like a mini, like electric, I don't know, like bike or motorcycle. When I was younger, I was a big girl. I basically been fat all my life, and so it was my cousin, my other cousin, and then me, and he would take turns driving me and my cousin around. And then I don't know who had the genius idea that we should all get on the bike at the same time, and I was sitting in the back, and so he drives us around the block, and we're like 3 houses away from our house, and he hits like a bump and I fall off the bike. And oh my god, I wish I could show you guys the picture of my knees, because my mom took a picture of it, because of like, well, the reason that she took a picture of it is kind of like fucked up, because when that happened, I was with my dad, because we would only see my dad during the weekend. And so when I came home with my knees all scraped up, my mom was pissed as heck, so she took a picture of it. Like, I don't know what she was thinking, but she took a picture of them. My knees were really like messed up. I actually kind of still have scars on my knees. But yeah, I would say that's definitely like one of the craziest things ever. But I feel like I've been on like a lot of like, I don't know. Oh, how did you get into watching F1, and what's your favorite and why? Okay, so the reason that I got into F1, crazy enough, so Netflix has a documentary series of F1 called Drive to Survive, and I actually had it added in my playlist like a year before I had watched or heard about F1. I kind of just added it because I like watching like documentaries, so I didn't really care for it. I just added it, and I had also read the F1 series by Lauren Asher, but like I said, like I didn't compute that it was like F1. And the reason that I started watching it was because I saw Charles playing the piano, Charles Clare playing the piano on my For You page, and I was like, who is this? And I thought he was really cute. And since I thought he was cute, obviously I was like, who is this man? And I did some research, and I found out that there was a series on Netflix, and I binged the whole series. And then the first ever race that I watched, I think it was a Canadian GP back in 2023, and yeah, that's how I got into it, and it was my favorite and why. So my favorite used to be Charles, because he's the one that got me into F1, but as you guys may or may not know, the tides had turned, and now I am a Lando Norris fan. I don't know what happened, like literally last year watching him trying to win that championship, like it did it for me. Like I was rooting for him over Charles every single weekend, and so I'm a Lando fan now. I love Lando. I think think he's great. I think I really connected with him during like obviously the mental health struggles that he was having. So yeah, he's my favorite right now. But obviously I feel like I'm the kind of person that changes depending on what kind of season we're having. Like I think Lando is like my boogie, my number one now. But I need George to low-key win before Kimmy does. And if you don't get why, I'm sorry, I can't explain it to you. I just need it to happen. But okay. Okay, was it difficult for you to choose your degree? No, actually it wasn't, because I had spent most of my life talking about the fact that I wanted to be a therapist. How did you decide on it? I think, I don't know why, but I've just always been attracted to it. I think a part of it came because of my childhood, and my childhood wasn't really good. So I think that's where it like stemmed from. Do you plan to work as a psychologist? See, this is also a follow-up question. If so, what kind of psychologist do you want to be? This is also one of the reasons that I don't know if grad school is the right move right after I graduate, because once you go to grad school, you like low-key, like you have to pick what you want to specialize in. And I have no idea what I want to specialize in. Like I just feel like, I don't know. So I do want to be a therapist, but like I don't know, like, do I want to work with kids? Do I want to work, like, do I want a private practice? Do I want, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what I want when it comes to that. And I think that's like really putting me off, and like I'm just really bad at making decisions as well. Okay, what's your favorite book series or book? The first thought that came to mind is Akatar, like A Court of Thorns and Roses, like that series. I really like that universe, but I think like my all-time fave would probably be the sister, the Calloway Sisters series. What is it? Is it Calloway Sisters? It's like the sister. Just search it up, and I think it should come up. But I think that's one of my favorite series. I think it's just like that series made me cry. I just love it. I love it. Okay, what's your favorite video game and why? My favorite video game is Little Big Planet. I just love it. It's so cute. Like, and I mean, the reason that I love it so much is because I would play it all the time with my brother, and we would have like the best time playing it. Like, it was literally so much fun. And yeah, so I think that's definitely. Oh, Little Big Planet and Uncharted, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Basically, if you guys don't know, Uncharted is a game. Main character Nathan Drake, and basically each game he has to like try to find like treasure. And I loved it because I also played it with my brother. So like he was usually in charge of like, you know, like all of like the enemies, and I was in charge of solving all the puzzles. So what's your favorite game? Favorite genre of game? Probably like puzzles. You know, like puzzle kind of games. Like I don't really like the shooting games are like not really my thing because I'm not really good at it, to be honest. Have you ever heard of a game called Butterfly Soup? No, but I will definitely look into that. How's life in Chicago? I love the city. The city brings me peace. Like I literally so technically, I guess you could say, I don't live in Chicago. I live in the like Chicagoland, like suburbs kind of vibes. So, but I'm not gonna specify. But yeah, but I'm in the city all the time for school, like to hang out with my friends. It's just like it's so nice to be there, like be around people, be like sociable. Like it really is just like amazing, and it just like makes me feel happy. What do you like about the city? Everything. I love being at the Riverwalk. I love being at school. Like it's gonna sound really weird, but like all the noise, It's like everything about the city is like kind of like white noise to me. It like relaxes me. I love it when it's fall. When it's fall, it's my favorite. I love it when it rains, because it just really brings me a lot of peace. Like I don't know. Which state in the U.S. have you been to? None. Well, actually, no. I've been to Wisconsin. guys, obviously it's the 4th of July today, so where would you like to travel to? I wanna leave the country. I want to go to, I don't know, I wanna go everywhere. I wanna go to Tokyo. I wanna go Australia, not really. I do have to go visit my motherland, but low-key, guys, where I'm from, El Tizate, I'm gonna have to edit this video so much, it's gonna piss me off. Like, basically where my parents are from, it's like, they were like, they're kind of poor. Like, it's like not bad, but like, they like to, like, my parents, like, back in Mexico, you could consider my parents, like, or my dad's family rich. They just live a very traditional way, like my grandma. Oh, which, by the way, my grandma came to visit. I felt so bad. So I actually haven't seen my grandma, Matildita. Well, her name is Matilde, and I love her name. But so I actually haven't seen her. I probably haven't seen her like in 15 years, probably more. So she came to visit, and I'm gonna go see her. And when she saw me, she cried, and I cried. Like, I just held her, and she was so short. And so, like, we would take her out to places like to eat, and I loved it. And my aunt was telling me how, since she's my grandma's 80, since she's older and like she doesn't really have anybody in Mexico, she kind of does everything by herself. Like, the ranch that they're in charge of, like, she was telling me that they take advantage of her, as in, like, they steal her money. They, like, basically just, they steal her money because, like, they know that she's, like, alone technically and stuff like that. I just felt really, really bad, but I do want to go visit my motherland, aka Mexico. I want to go to Europe. However, the no AC is really like it might be a deal breaker. I don't know. Best fast food chain. Oh, okay. I would have to say either. Can you consider Wingstop fast food? Probably, but I would say either Chick-fil-A. Although we don't. They're like homophobic or something, so I really hate that for us. Chick-fil-A or Burger King. Controversial, I know, but Burger King has the best burgers. I do not like the burgers from McDonald's. Okay. If you could live in any fictional universe, what would it be? So Avatar, but I'm gonna pick another one. I'm gonna pick A Court of Thorns and Roses, just because I love that series. Okay. Oh my god, you guys, I totally forgot to give everybody a shout out. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back. So we have Ghosty, who asked about my degree. We have, I think it's called, her name is Chrissy. What is it? Man, you're the nymph. I hopefully I said these out right. We have Innocent Boy. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm really bad with this. Mine 2917. And then we have Finn. The thing with these names is that I can't tell what's a word and what's not a word, you know what I mean? So we have Finn, I'm just gonna say Finn. And then we have Mattia, maybe that's easy, but Mattia. Okay, then we have, I don't know how to pronounce this either. I'm so sorry. They have 2 questions. If you could visit any country you haven't been to, which one and why? I think I would want to go to like maybe like Switzerland. I think it's like really beautiful. Like all the things that I've seen, like, you know what I mean? Like just like the views and stuff. So Switzerland, I think I would find a lot of peace there. Or I would go. Where is it? My That's a great question and really hard to answer. Like, it's actually really hard to answer. I would want to meet probably one of the F1 drivers, probably Lando. But if we're talking like A-list celebrity, I have no idea. Probably Lando or somebody WWE that I love, like probably like Liv Morgan or Dominic Mysterio. I can't think of like any A-list celebrities that I would really want to meet. Oh, maybe like Addison Rae. I love Addison Rae. Her music moves me so much. Okay, are you a dog person, cat person, or a plant person? I really hope this isn't a reference to Love Island. The plant thing really kills me, but I would have to say I'm a dog person. What ethnicity are you? A Mexican. And if you're talking about like nationality as well, I'm American, so I'm Mexican American. Tell me what it was like growing up and what's something you wish you did sooner. Growing up was hard. I had a really hard childhood, definitely traumatic. I grew up with like a single mom basically. I would go like months without seeing my dad or hearing from my dad, and then when I would hang out with him, he would basically spend his time playing like soccer during the weekend, so we didn't really even like hang out, quote unquote. We would be at everybody's house but his. And yeah, it was just like, nah, like it wasn't it, you know. I grew up like with a mom who was kind of abusive as well. What's something you wish you did sooner? Stop people pleasing. I am not a people pleaser anymore. I am very blunt. I'm a blunt person, which is why some people think that I'm arrogant. AKA my mom, but I'm not arrogant. I just like I stand up for myself. I don't people please. And that doesn't mean that I think that's like people. I'm not that kind of person who won't like inconvenience myself or others, you know what I mean? Like obviously I won't people please, but at the same time I also know when it's appropriate to put others first before myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. It was my cousin's birthday a few months ago, and they were having a party at her house, and I did not want to go, like, at all. Like, I really wanted to stay home. I was exhausted. I was tired. But I knew, like, hey, I really, this is not about me. It's her birthday. I haven't seen her in a minute. I haven't seen the family in a while. So I'm going to have to inconvenience myself for others. So I have boundaries. I have, you know, things that I won't allow anymore. But I also definitely know, like, when I should technically put others first before myself, if you know what I mean. Who are you rooting for in the World Cup? That's a great question. I'm gonna guess like Mexico. But like I root for Mexico, but like not really. Even though I'm Mexican, I am somebody who roots more for the underdog, if that makes sense. Like if Mexico wins it, like heck yes. But also, I just don't want any of the big teams to win. Like yesterday, I was watching Argentina versus Cabo Verde, and I literally needed like them to win so bad, and they ended up losing 3-2. So yeah, but I don't really like soccer, to be honest. And the games have been really interesting. I've been really enjoying them, but I don't think I would consider myself a soccer fan or that I'm gonna watch soccer after the World Cup. Would you rather watch football, American football, or F1 for the rest? Okay, would you rather watch or F1 for the rest of your life? So that means I would have to pick one or the other. Oh my god, that's actually so that is so hard because, listen, so I've been fiending for football, you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. I miss football so much. Like, genuinely, the love that I have for football even surprises me. I love football so much. Like, I miss it so much. Like, I literally, like, every Sunday, even Thursdays. I'm like, oh my god, I literally missed watching games like all day. But I think that's a big F1. I love F1 too much, like never watch it ever again, you know what I mean? So I think that's a big F1. Top favorite movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once. That movie, I rewatch it once a year. If you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's my favorite movie. I cry every time that I watch it. It's just so beautiful, and I don't know, I love it. I really want to get something of it tattooed. Pitch Perfect 1. And oh, what's another one? What's another one? I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea what my third one would be. I literally have got nothing. Guys, I literally don't. I'm gonna skip that. I'm sorry. I only gave you two, but those are definitely like my top two. Did you have a quinceañera? I can't talk. Oh my god, you guys are gonna think I'm no sabo, but I'm not. I promise. Quinceañera. No, I didn't have a quince because one, I don't really like being the center of attention. I honestly think it's also controversial because quinceañeras are basically like a sweet 16, right? It's like a coming of age for like Latinas and Mexicans. I didn't have it because I didn't really like want the whole big party. It isn't really my thing, and low-key, I think it's a complete waste of money. My aunt, not the same one that I was talking about before, but like another aunt that I have, spent 20 grand on her daughter's quince. And I was gobsmacked because I'm like, that could pay for like a whole year of college. Any other questions? What's it like to grow up in America as a Mexican person? It's really hard. I would say there's definitely there's a disconnect, and sometimes I'm like, damn, am I Mexican enough? Like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm America, like I'm not American because I'm Mexican, but if I go to Mexico, like I'm also not Mexican because I'm American. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, I couldn't really speak Spanish, you guys. Like, it was my first language, but then like I really lost it when I started going to school. So it was really hard for me to like communicate with my parents. Obviously, like my Spanish is way better now, even though sometimes like I do like de vez en cuando me trabo, pero yo no sé igual, ya mi español ya es mejor, pero sí de vez en cuando como que me toma tiempo de expresarme bien, o a veces como que no tengo la palabra correcta, y por eso hablo mucho en Spanglish, because honestly, like switching back and forth entre las palabras se me hace bien fácil, la verdad, porque a veces como quiero decir algo y no tengo la palabra correcta en español, solo digo en inglés, so that's how like I just kind of switch like back and forth. But yeah, it's definitely hard. It's really, really hard because I also like sometimes I can't like it's really hard to make friends too, because sometimes you don't have things in common. You know what I mean? Like, oh damn, you didn't grow up like that, or you don't do those things because you're not like Mexican, you're more like, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a bit hard, challenging. My childhood was like so Mexican. Like so Mexican. And actually, I'll show you guys some childhood pictures that I just have, like probably I only have a few. This is me and my brother. Me and my brother. This is me and my cousins. I don't know what happened, y'all, but I used to be so tan and now I'm white. But yeah, there used to be this water park where we grew up, and like it's just gone now. Are there any childhood pictures? questions, you guys. Sorry if I didn't like answer them correctly. But yeah, it's honestly really interesting to see how different the culture is, like as a Mexican to like just like regular Americans. It is really a different culture. Like, I don't know, it's interesting. And I would also say, you guys, I am not like your typical Mexican. Not like that. Like, oh my god, I'm so different. Like, no, like, in Mexican culture, something that's really appreciated is family. I am not like like if you're Mexican, typically that means that you're really family oriented. I am not family oriented. Like, to me, it's like, you know what I mean? Like just like the culture. I don't really like technically like follow the culture. I'm not religious. I'm not family oriented. I don't want kids. Like, you know, like my goal isn't just like, you know, like it's just like, which definitely that kind of thing causes a lot of disconnect between me and my family, to be honest with you, because most of my family is religious. And like, I'll have like my family make comments to me. Like, my cousin once told me, she was like, you know, she was getting really religious, and she was like, I don't get how people who don't follow God or don't believe in God, I don't know how they have morals. And I'm like, well, I'm standing right next to you, and you know that I'm a good person. So yeah, so that definitely causes like a disconnect. But it's also like really weird, because like sometimes I would do things in school and like people wouldn't understand why, because like it's like a Mexican thing. But yeah, you guys, I think that's all the questions. Hopefully I answered everything, and hopefully I answered everything like to the best of my abilities. I'm sorry if I left anything out. My landlord's just chilling there. It's fucking